I personally, on a personal level, found it probably without that the toughest thing I've done as an actor.
The story of the baby swap was probably suggested 9 months to a year ago. It was kind of pitched at a conference, and there was kind of two kind of responses to it. You know, one was like, that's a really exciting, big Eastender story. The other is, that's a bit crazy. Like, how do you make it real? So I think the first task was to try and make that action believable, like emotionally believable and practically believable.
Is that my son?
In terms of Ronnie's actions, I think it's kind of convincing yourself that she would do that, which I don't think in her case is too hard because of her history and where she was. And then it really is about just tracking through what the sequence of events would be, and if you'd kind of believe it. You know, how would you, for example, how do you avoid Kat having spent a lot of time with that baby and bonded and knowing every tiny detail on its face? The same for how do you avoid having loads of photos of the baby? It's lots of practical considerations like that. In a way, it's not that complicated. It's just about going through and working out each tiny detail and making sure that's convincing.
We've worked with one particular charity, FSID, which has particular expertise in dealing with cot death.
We were approached by the program makers about 6 months ago, and we have been working very closely with them ever since to ensure that the program depicts accurately what happens when a baby dies and also has a good understanding of grief reactions of parents.
So we'll take everything on board that an expert might tell us to make the story more realistic, whilst also thinking about the dramatic journey that our characters are on and trying to fit those together.
Alfie?
Myself and Jessie, we did our homework. We sat down with a representative from the FSID who told us some real tragic stories and kind of brought it home to us, really, the importance of telling a story like this.
To help promote an accuracy of the whole situation, we brought a bereaved parent to speak to the cast and to the writers, and it was a very, very moving and emotional occasion.
And so that, for me, as an actor, I felt I need to do these people justice and to put across, you know, the pain and the suffering of it all.